I'm Kid Peche, and this is Total FTBL. We're going to be taking a look at all the biggest storylines the world of football has to offer every single week. So Nuno got the sack, and the hottest name to replace Nuno is Antonio Conte. And I saw this as an Arsenal fan. I'm obviously wearing this. I saw this, and honestly, I was sad. I'm scared. If Antonio Conte comes to the Premier League, if he comes to Tottenham and Daniel Levy is backing him and they have a good relationship, obviously it might fall apart. That's typically what happens at Tottenham. But from the get-go, I'm a little worried as an Arsenal fan because Antonio Conte is going to come to that team and kind of light a fire under their because Antonio Conte doesn't take from nobody. And he's not going to take from half-ass performances in training by players like Nuno was talking about, how players outside the starting 11 aren't working hard enough. He's not going to take any of that. Currently, I would set up in a back five. I would put Harry Kane and Son up top. I'm not going to go into all of it, but I think they have a team that can suit Antonio Conte at the moment. So honestly, I'm a bit scared. And I hope it doesn't happen. But Antonio Conte is kind of giving Daniel Levy the sausage right now because Daniel Levy wanted him at first. That was their first choice manager. Conte was like, yo, I'm not taking this job because you are not giving me what I want. The salary demands, the players, the transfer plans, none of that aligned with him. And now Daniel Levy is on his knees crawling back to Antonio Conte. And this whole situation as an Arsenal fan, if I can find something that I like about it, it's that. But if that does come off, I'm a bit nervous. Their squad is perfectly fit for Antonio Conte. If he does come in, will they finish top 5? Will they finish top 4? This season? Maybe. I'm actually going to say that. They're not doing too well right now, but maybe. So let's analyze the match. Manchester United came out with a completely different system, which I really liked. Ole had a lot of pressure under him, and he came out with the 3-5-2, a 5-3-2, however you want to look at it, and it really impressed me. The one thing that I honestly think kind of helped him was Pogba having a red card, not coming into the match. Cavani was brought in to play with Cristiano up top with Bruno right in behind him. Cavani had a fantastic finish. Cavani, he's fantastic and he's perfect for that United squad and what they need. They need a number 9 who's going to press throughout the game. They need a number 9 who can finish crosses, and that's exactly what he does. And like, what a goal he had, the composure he had. That finish was almost nastier than Cristiano's. I know that sounds crazy. Cristiano's goal was a banger volley, but that finish was so nice, man. I think they call it deft. I don't know what that means. That's a deft finish, deceitful, calm, cool, composed, man. I love Cavani. Keep him in the starting lineup. I thought the whole system fit the squad very well. I think Lindelof came in and provided that extra security at the back. They were playing a double pivot in midfield with Fred and McTominay, and typically they're kind of left alone in midfield to defend. But having 3 center backs back there, Lindelof, Maguire, and Varane, they were capable of stepping up into midfield and helping kind of mark extra players in there and step up high and get behind opposition 9s who were dropping into that gap. Now, I must say, I wasn't extremely impressed with the United performance. Yeah, they went out, they won 3-0, but I still feel like there's something missing from United. And I'm not looking at Ole like, oh, he saved his job completely. I was not extremely impressed. I thought the same things were kind of happening in terms of their successes. They were quite reliant on Cristiano. I mean, what a fantastic finish from Cristiano. It's a very, very great ball from Bruno as well to go in behind to find him. But that's just kind of relying on individuals, their quality, not a team performance, not a team that's pinging the ball around, breaking lines, getting through the opposition, like playing beautiful football. And that's not really what I saw. And we can look at the third goal as well. Marcus Rashford getting slipped in behind, but it came as a result of Tottenham's like lack of defensive structure and him getting slipped in behind. I don't think it was like a fantastic performance by United. Yeah, they won, but I'm not convinced by Ole quite yet. I must give him credit, though, for switching the system. I honestly think that was a fantastic move by him, a difficult move, because if they had not won, if Ole did not win and he switched that system, he's getting sacked straight away because now it looks like he's lost control. Now he looks like he's lost the plot. But he had the guts to make that decision, and it worked. And so I must give him credit. The producer just asked me, is this result better for Tottenham or United in the long run? And I think I'm going to have to go with Tottenham. I think this is a great result for Tottenham, even though they lost, but changes were needed at both clubs. I'm still not sold on Ole. He's done a fantastic job so far. Fantastic job, But I don't think he's that guy to take him to the next level. And we saw that in the match as well. I don't think they're playing absolutely beautiful football. They got the win. He saved his job, but they need changes. Tottenham needed changes. And Antonio Conte was probably the first man on the list for both those sides. Brilliant signing for Tottenham if they get it. Arsenal played Saturday morning. I did not wake up for it. I rewatched it. I was very happy. Leicester City are a good football club, and it looked like by expected goals, they should have won. Leicester City should have had 2 goals. Arsenal should have had 0.88 goals, apparently, according to expected goals. So I'm not surprised, though, because we have an animal in our goal. We have a gorilla. We got a monster. Aaron Ramsdale is a savage. Everyone was giving Arsenal so much this transfer window for bringing in who, what, and who. We got Aaron Ramsdale, a fantastic keeper, okay? He was the player of the season for the past 3 seasons at his previous clubs. At Sheffield United, at Bournemouth. A fantastic keeper, not only for his shot-stopping ability. We saw that. Fantastic saves. Everyone wants to call it save of the season. Say what you want about it. Fantastic save. But what really I love about Aaron Ramsdale is how he commands the box, how he goes after players. I forgot who went up for a header with him, knocked him. He got straight up and went straight to his face. He is absolutely carrying his defense right now and organizing them. He commands his box so well. And the last thing I love to see is when the opposition fans try and get after him, man, he's right back there, jeering right back at him, turning around. Hey, man, he's celebrating halfway through the match like they just won the match. So, shout out Aaron Ramsdale. You're a G. Now, Reece James got 2 goals this weekend. So, tell me why no one is talking about him like they are Trent. Because he is one of the best right backs in England, in my opinion, and I love him so. I honestly think him fitting into a back 5 as a wing back is perfect for him because we see his quality going forward. Like Trent, who can ping the ball and whip it, and one of the best crossers in the world, not just the Premier League. Reece James got that too. He has that ability too, but he can use either foot. That's what I was so impressed with. We saw his 2 strikes. If you didn't see him, go watch him, man. Straight bangers on the half volley with either foot, both feet. And one of the goals, I don't know what Darlow was doing in goal. Regardless, fantastic finishes by Reece James, and I think he's one of the best right backs in the country. I could see the same debate as Frank Lampard and Stevie G for Trent and Reece James, because I think they're both on that level. I think Reece James has to be grouped with Trent at the moment. He's fantastic. And this is not me trying to bring Trent down. I'm just trying to bring Reece James up because he's that guy. This has been Total FTBL. I'm Kid Peche. Like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below if you think Antonio Conte will be successful at Tottenham.